Hey, what is going on, you guys? Hope everyone had a great rest this weekend. We are back today this week to unpack the upcoming events and milestones, especially with a couple of them actually starting today and things to look out for as you guys start this week. So first and foremost, this TVA agent event is basically done now. There's only a couple hours remaining, and it is going to be now kickstarting and passing it off to Secret Sorcery, which is essentially the September month-long event. But more specifically, what's nice about this event is that it is going to be giving us all a kind of brief relief in terms of a new character unlock. Instead, what's going to be rewarded as we get higher and higher is lots of gear, materials, but as well, these Secret Defender Orb Fragments, giving us opportunities to get the rest of the characters, that includes Miss Marvel Hard Light, Ghost Rider, and obviously Photon if you guys haven't unlocked them from the previous events that happened, and obviously with Doctor Strange being the fourth member. I don't think Black Cat will be included just because we did just have her legendary event. It makes sense that with her being legendary, it's probably not likely to be included, but you never know. Having said that, guys, there's a lot of teal gear and materials invested in here as well, so it's just honestly a really good catch-up month to get more shards of these powerful characters. That's pretty much going to change the entire meta for Arena, but I love the fact that they actually have value outside of Arena as well, especially War, Crucible, and even Dark Dimension 6. So at the end of the day, I think everyone's going to be gunning for as much rewards as possible, but what I like about this reward at the end of the month is that really cool additional avatar profile skin that you can see at the bottom left there, and as well obviously having more of these augmented gear is going to be huge for just building up your characters higher and higher. So having said that, this is just going to be similar. We're going to be collecting these tarot cards essentially for the event, but as well as these featured items, the scroll, Ronin, the Avenger contract, Mockingbird divination spell, and as well as a contract for her. So it's really cool. It's similar setup to what we've seen in the past. Only difference is obviously no new character unlock, and we get a opportunity here to build up our roster and take advantage of these character shards for characters that are pretty powerful in the game right now. What is going to be joining in tandem with this event is also paranormal preparation. So you can see here, we can start previewing it as well, but I like hitting the little eye because it gives us a brief disclaimer on what to expect. So we're earning these mystical orbs in addition to spending power cores to progress this milestone. On top of that, these mystical power orb fragments are going to be available from every campaign node. So that's nice to see. Essentially the same that we have seen in the past. Just farm as you normally would. You're going to be getting points. So now that we can preview this event with scoring, each of these mystical points are going to be giving a 1-to-1 conversion. In addition, if you are planning to spend on power cores, it does also give us 8 power core points as well being added there. So as you can see here, the tarot cards are obviously shown with shards of Doctor Strange, and I think most folks are probably going to have either a 5-6 yellow already Doctor Strange, so why the heck not? It's going to give us extra Ultimates fodder. But what I like is obviously here with a lot of Mystic gear, the Teal gear and so forth, what most folks are probably going to be gunning for is this missed milestone 13 here, being the Scroll of Vishanti. It's giving you some pretty notable points addition. On top of that, I encourage folks to see if you can actually go for milestone 14 as well. As you can see, there's a big lofty 20k of tarot cards here as well. But yeah, this is going to be a good month, guys, because a couple characters in this team are Mystic, so I like the fact that they actually tailored to that. And at the end of the day, there's some really good stuff, especially with this one here, the ritual salts needed for Dark Dimension 6. This is some juicy Mystic gear that we can take advantage of, obviously. So that's gonna be the game plan. If you guys are planning on farming the campaign nodes as much as possible, I highly recommend doing the refreshes per day, right? So right now we still have the yellow saved up, but you can generally refresh 4 times per day for 50 power cores. That's 200 cores per day. That's going to give you a really good, healthy medium of adding to the points, but as well maximizing the campaign fragments that you'll be getting. So generally with this event, the first event of the month is typically pretty achievable by most players while trying. So it's awesome. It's a good way to start off the month and obviously capitalize. If you are going to also farm, guys, I highly urge you make the most of the gold and trading fragments, right? I've repeated this in my past videos, but you might as well get the best bang for your buck. The Nexus chapters, 2-9 and 1-9 gives you gold fragments here, Dark Beast shards, a relevant legendary horseman for his Death Seed team. We also have Absorbing Man here in the 1-9 here for an additional training fragments. These two are really good. I also really like the Heroes and Villains chapters because Villains is essentially focused on training orbs. So we have fragments here for 7, I believe chapter 6 for the Nico Minoru, and as well as chapter 4 for Dagger. So these ones are all giving out the training orb fragments. Heroes, similar except for gold, right? We have Morbius here in 7-6 for gold fragments. I believe Echo, yes, for 5-6, and as well Anti-Venom here for 4-6, all giving gold. So might as well make the most out of it. We're going to be getting double dipping in points and how to maximize that and get additional fragments and build that up over time. So that way we are, creating a healthier and balanced account. Last but not least, guys, keep in mind as well, there's also one more web store milestone. So not shown here, but it's just simple raids. You're going to be going through raids day to day, and I believe it's a 6-day event, doing 10 raids per day. It's also going to give you some additional tarot cards. So make sure you guys are claiming that as well. But that is pretty much it. Short and sweet. It's going to be a quick event, it looks like. Pretty low-key. Most folks should be able to hit, and we can slowly build up this milestone over time here to get these orb fragments. So definitely be interesting. I hope there's some good drops in here because obviously these are some really powerful characters that we can take advantage of in the meantime. So good luck to you guys. I'll keep you posted if anything comes up. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.